So we're going to look at mass and capacity. So I've got some household items to have a look at. We've got some items over here and some items over here. So first we'll talk about mass. Now these items are all measured on their labels in mass, in grams and kilograms. They are mainly solids, but a lot of them are obviously quite thick liquids, and the labellers have decided to put the measurements of how much of the item is in the container in grams and kilograms. So if we have a look at a few of them, let's have a look at this grated hard cheese. Now there's 80 grams in the grated hard cheese. So I'll just write that down there. Grated hard cheese is 80 grams. Now, how do we work out how many kilograms is in a grated hard cheese? Well, what we can do is convert the grams into kilograms, and to do that we need to remember that in 1 kilogram is the same as 1,000 grams. So what you would need to do with 80 grams is divide it by 1,000, which we're going to do a bit later. So let's have a look at a few more items. Now we've got some peri-peri sauce here, 260 grams. So I'll just write that down. So the peri-peri sauce weighs quite a bit more than the grated hard cheese. And let's have a look at this one here. Some tomato pasta sauce we used yesterday. So tomato pasta sauce, if we look on the back, is a nice round number for us to help us there. So the tomato pasta sauce jar is 500 grams. And let's have something a little bit bigger as well. We've got some Daddy's tomato sauce. Now this tomato ketchup, it says 70% extra free. So what the producers have done to try and persuade you to buy it is to say that they usually for the same price they sell a bottle of 400 grams, but they've increased it by 70% to 685 grams. So this is to try and entice you to buy it. So Daddy's ketchup is 685 grams, and the biggest one I have with me today is this big Heinz tomato ketchup. Now this is the only item I've got actually that has got kindly for us the capacity and the mass. So the capacity, this bottle is 1,170 millilitres, but they put the mass as 1.35 kilograms. So we'll put the mass down. The Heinz ketchup is 1.35 kilograms. So let's have a look at converting these into grams or kilograms, depending on what they are already. So it's easier actually to start with the bigger numbers, because tomato pasta sauce is a nice number to help us, because 500 grams is half of 1,000. So 500 grams is the same as 0.5 kilograms. Okay, and the way we work that out is if we take 500 grams, let's put that at the bottom here, 500, the decimal point would go here. Okay, because if it was 500.4 grams, we would put 0.4, and we're going to divide it by 1,000 to find out how much 500 grams is in kilograms. So we move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places to the left, so our number's getting smaller. But what we're doing is change it to kilograms. So there's 1, that's 50, 2, that's 5, 3, decimal point goes there, so it would be 0.5. That's why it's 0.5 kilograms. And the same again with the peri peri pasta sauce. We write 260. Move the decimal point from the end there after the 0 in the ones. 1, 26, 2, 2.6, 3 to the 0.26. So 260 grams is the same as 0.26 kilograms. 260 grams. And the Daddy's ketchup, same again. 685 grams. I'm going to move it 3 places backwards. 1, 68.5, 2, 6.85, 3, 0.685. So it's the same as 0.685 kilograms. And the Heinz ketchup, to the opposite way, we could do this. To convert that to grams, we would times that by 1,000. Okay, so to do the opposite, times by 1,000, we're at the 1.35 first. Then we times by 1,000, we move the decimal point 3 places to the right. So let's go 1, so it's 13.5, 2, 135, 3, 1,350. So 1.35 kilograms is the same as 1,350 grams. And finally, the grated hard cheese, 80 grams. So this will be the smallest one. It's the first one. We'll go backwards 3 times. So 1, it would be 8, 2, 0.8, 3, 0.08. So grated hard cheese, 80 grams, is only 0.08 kilograms. It's quite small in the kilogram world. Now let's have a look at capacity. So I've got all these items here that are measured using millilitres and litres. So they have different capacities. So let's have a look at some bigger than some small items. So let's look at this hand gel here. So this hand gel measures, if it's going to focus, that's a little bit better. Not very focusing today, but that it does measure 100 millilitres. So hand gel, 100 millilitres. So remember, we're moving on to capacity now. We've done mass. Let's have a look at what else we have here. We have some Micellar cleansing water. Now this water helps removing makeup. So Micellar water. So remember, it's not drinking water. Micellar water is to put on your skin to remove makeup, to clean your skin. It is definitely not for drinking, so do not drink this water. It is 700 millilitres, and apparently you can use 350 times, apparently. So 700 millilitres. Okay, 700 millilitres. Now let's put something in the middle. This one's good. A Carex hand wash. Let's have a look on the back. 250 millilitres. And let's have a look at something a bit bigger. Yeah. Now this is something that is food. Extra virgin olive oil. Now, extra virgin olive oil is perfect for pasta and salad dressings. Very tasty oil. So it's not one you cook with as such. You can put it directly onto finished dishes. So extra virgin olive oil. 750 millilitres. And yeah, let's take a look at this one. Nice one. Instant coconut water, 1L for 1 litre. So the innocent 1L or 1 litre. 1 litre. Let's have a look at one little bit smaller. Let's have a look at some perfume. This is called Black Addiction perfume. 80 millilitres. Now, it's exactly the same method to convert into litres, because 1,000 millilitres equals 1 litre. Now, if you remember Roman numerals, M means 1,000, millennium means 1,000, so milli, as in milliliter, means 1,000 as well, because 1,000 millilitres is 1 litre. Now, if you have a look at the method we use there to help you, now with the first one, with the hand gel, 100 millilitres, to help us there, because it's in the hundreds, the pasta sauce was 500 grams, 0.5 kilograms. So the 100 millilitre hand gel is the same as 0.1 litres. The mice again as well, the Micellar hand water, another one, quite straightforward there, 0.7 litres. The Carex hand wash, 250 millilitres, 0.25 litres. Because remember, we have divided it by 1,000. The extra virgin olive oil, 750 millilitres, is the same as 0.75 litres. And innocent coconut water, you times by 1,000, is 1,000 millilitres. And the Black Addiction, 80 millilitres, just like the 80 grams, is 0.08 litres. Thank you very much.